my god. First off, let me show you guys my bump, right? This is my bump, and it's looking really cute. So yeah, good. I don't know what to say and where to start from, but then again, I have to make this video. So besties, this vlog is basically a gist, right? How we found out that we were pregnant and what our reaction was. It wasn't filmed, by the way. Our reactions were not filmed because the reaction wasn't what it was supposed to be. Like, it wasn't supposed to, like, the reaction wasn't given, so we didn't film it at all. Like, it wasn't filming, didn't even come to my head when I found out that I was pregnant. So hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for the series we are about to get into. Yeah, pregnancy and mom of two series. Oh my gosh. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Purity. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of soon to be two now, because by the time you're watching this vlog I would have had my baby. So I'm a nurse and I am a lifestyle vlogger. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and stay on my channel because it's beautiful and lovely in here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I'm so glad people get to see me in this journey, because my first child, I didn't film it because I wasn't a YouTuber then, but this time around I'm gonna try my possible best to film newborn series, pregnancy series, and so on and so forth. So yeah, let's get right into the video. First off, I am currently 35 weeks pregnant, right? And I look so good. I still look good, but my nose. Why is my nose always like this? Like, I know regularly I have a big nose, but then when I'm pregnant it's terrible. I'm like, once I hit 35 weeks, it's always like this. Once I get 35 weeks, I'll be beautiful from month 1 to month 7. But as soon as I'm getting to 9 months, like from that late 8 months to 9 months, oh my gosh, from 35 weeks, I would just be ugly. I don't know why. But anyways, this is not my definition of ugly though. I don't know if it's yours, but then. So let's get right into the gist of today. So how did I find that I was pregnant? So it was December last year, December 2024. I went to Edo State for my friend's brother's wedding, and the wedding was 27. So I was just thinking, oh, the next day, 28, my period is going to come, right? Because I had already seen my December period. I had already seen it from December 1st to 4th or 5th. But then I was like, okay, my period is supposed to come 28, right? If you have a 28-day cycle, then if your period is first, it should be back by 28th of that same month. So I was at Benin City. I started feeling like my period wants to come. I started feeling little cramps that my period wants to come. I was even looking for pad. My sisters and brothers, if they are brothers here, I was even looking for pad, but then it didn't come. 29th came. No, 29th came or 28th. I can't remember when I went home again. But the next day came and I took my flight back to Abuja. Still no period, you guys. I was already going crazy. When I came home, I told my husband, like, honey, my period is not here. I was already complaining to him on the phone, right? But when I came, it got more serious because this is 2 days past now and my period had not yet come. And there's definitely a problem. There's something, like, my period is always very, very constant, very, very, sure. Like, I don't get irregular period. My period is always like, So when I got home, I told my husband, I was like, my period has not yet come, and he was like, I should just wait, I should be patient. But no, there's no patience here, nobody's patient here. So I went to get a test strip and I tested. That day we went out I was craving strawberries, so my husband took me. I went to look for strawberries. We got strawberries, and on our way back home, I got the test strip. So when I got home, he was downstairs, and I was, in the bedroom, and I just went to the bathroom, and I did the test. You guys, I had never seen 2 lines appear that fast in my entire life. I had never seen 2 lines appear so quickly, so fast in my entire life. Like they were so obvious. For my first child, the line was very, very thin because I found out I knew very, very early, right? Because I just knew very, very early that I was pregnant. But then this one, the lines were so bold. They were so bold. I was even thinking I was going to have twins. Like I'm like, is this twins? Because the line was so thick. So after I finished testing, I didn't even call my husband. I didn't even say anything. I was just in the toilet seat. I just did my head like this. I said, God. Like I didn't know what to do, right? I was confused at that moment. I just came out from I still sat in the bathroom, and then my husband came to check up on me because he knows that I was taking a test and I hadn't called him for any feedback yet. He came back into the room and he was asking me, honey, are you still in there? What's wrong? How is the test result? And I just came out and I dropped it on the table, on the bedside table. I was like, check it. I was like, no, tell me. It's not, there's no, like, tell me what is that? I said, check it. So he took the test and he checked it and he saw the 2 lines and he was asking me, what's this? I'm like, what the hell? Don't you know what that is? So at the end of the day, I am grateful to God, right? But I feel like I acted a little bit immature at the beginning when I found out, because when I found out, I was crying. Like I cried terribly because that wasn't the plan. I wasn't ready for a baby at that point in time. And then I didn't want to have a baby. I wanted to plan for my next child. I didn't want to have a baby. I didn't just want to have a baby without planning for it, right? So I cried a lot. Like I cried so much. My husband was pacifying me. It was I think it was like 29th, 30th now. No, 30th of December. And my husband was just pacifying me, begging me that it's okay, it's fine. On 31st, I had still not gotten my mood back. I was still moody. I was still crying. And mind you, it was going to be New Year's the next day. So I needed to go to the market to get things I was going to use to cook and celebrate. My husband was like, what is wrong? Like it hasn't gotten to this point. Like what is the matter? What is the problem? He was getting pissed. That's the truth. He was getting like what is this? What's the meaning of this? And because he talked and we talked all night, he pacified me and I still wasn't letting it go. I still wasn't happy, about the timing that the baby came, right? So I was telling him, I kept on explaining. I was like, honey, but we took precautions, we did this, we did that. It was like we didn't even do nothing on, when you don't do nothing on your ovulation day, like your entire fertile window, you did nothing, or you took precautions. That's how I was. It would be like you're crazy because, honey, we took precautions around this fertile period. I know my cycle. I would use an app. I know even without an app, I know my cycle very, 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 very well. And I know that nothing happened around, like we took precautions all through this, fertile window, ovulation day, whatever. So what's going on? So I was like, okay, maybe it's just God's plan for us. It was just, at the end of the day, I shall let it go because, New Year's was just around the corner. I'm the woman of the house. I needed to, get myself and just leave past it. Although I was still thinking, I had thoughts flowing through my head, but my husband kept on telling me that I was gonna be okay, so it got to a point that after New Year's, I didn't know that I was pretending to be happy when New Year came. When New Year passed, I was not. I went back to my sad self. I was like, no, we're not supposed to have a baby now. We wanted to plan for the next child. That was our plan. We're going to plan to have an opposite gender in the coming months, right? So why is this all coming now, like unexpectedly? So my husband was like, that's God's plan for us. We don't even know what the gender is yet. I'm like, no, I did not want to have this 50-50. It might be this, it might be that. I just wanted to be sure. And when he noticed that I was still not myself, he would tell me, He'll tell me, when you look at Rain, is she not beautiful? What if we have two of these? What if I'm just coming home now, the two of them just sit at the staircase and I come home and I see them? I'm like, stop. Do you get? I was like, stop, please. He was like, what if I see them, two of them, they just run into me? I said, fine, then why would they not run to you? They'll run to you now. They'll run to you because, so I'm grateful to God that at the end of the day, I spoke with someone and, she advised me that everything was going to be okay. I should just take it as God's plan for me and all, right? So here we are, and that was how I found out I was pregnant. That was the reaction. It was not a happy moment, but then I'm happy now. I'm smiling now, and I'm happy for the blessing that God has blessed me with. As in, I'm so happy. Like, I'm living my dream, right? So yeah, I'm living, like, I'm so happy. I'm extremely happy. That's how I feel now. And yeah, we've gotten up to 35 weeks and the baby is gonna be here soon. I am so excited. I cannot wait. See, you guys, I have been shopping and shopping and shopping and shopping and shopping. I have been shopping, and my husband has been a huge blessing to me this pregnancy. Like, oh gosh, we'll talk about that in another vlog. Honestly, you're in my vlog. We'll talk about that in another vlog. So yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant, and that was my reaction. That was my husband's reaction, and here we are now, 35 weeks pregnant. I'm still looking this gorgeous. Anyways, my husband is taking me for an ice cream date, so I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Let me show you guys my bump again. So thank you for watching my vlog. Please like, because if you people don't like this vlog, the coming series will not come. I will not update you guys on anything. Like this vlog, comment on this vlog, share this vlog if you are so kind. So yeah, thank you for listening to me. I'm grateful and I really appreciate it. So yes, before I go, let me show you guys my bump again. Yeah. Ta-da, bye.